Hey, yo, PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. Hope you guys doing okay? All right, so let's just get to it. I'm a little bit late too. I'm about to start streaming right after this video. Okay, so BTC, as we could see, we did a uh, half V-shaped recovery here. We held it a little bit, then we pushed it up. All right, so we made a V-shaped recovery. Right now we're at the swing and we're trying to push it up. Now, psychological range, we have a tighter range than previous range, and we formed it above the previous range. That usually tells us that it wants to go up, although as a confluence, we could see that we are above all the EMAs. The crossover happened between 3 and 15, and right now London is pushing it up, and even Tokyo and Sydney, they pushed it down, then they picked it back up. So right now the first one that you want to take, as I mentioned it before, it's going to be $1,100,000, $11,780. Holy shit. All right, so once you gain this once you gain this over the 4 hour, then you're talking about the complete recovery of the red vector. All right, now this could go in one move, this could go in double move, triple moves, we don't know, but that's the first thing. Now, once you regain this, and I'm going to long it, by the way, then we're talking about a move all the way up to this red vector, and there's a big volume imbalance here around 114, 113. This has been our target. So keep in mind, this week, the first 2 days, which is today and Tuesday, we don't have any type of news. But Wednesday we do have PPI, and then Thursday we have CPI, and then Friday we have UOM, sentimental consumer sentimental, and things like that. So it's very important to know that these 2 days market could do something, and then when we hit the news, it could reverse. So be careful about whatever you want to do. At this point, it is towards the upside, in my opinion. If we want to come towards downside, we first have to lose the 109,837, which we are, by the way, getting deviated from. All right, and then going to be something like this. I'm not going to talk about downside a little bit, at least not today, because I think everything's going to go up. Right now, BTC is slowing down, but you could see across the market a lot of alts. For example, WorldCoin is one of them. 22% in one day. It's going berserk. Some coins could do this, some coins could not do this. Now, back to our main coins. Like I said, BTC hasn't picked up. We're probably waiting for the New York it's slowly going down. So now let's take a look at the USDT dominancy. We are losing the 4.44 this time. I don't think this 4.44 gonna hold anything, and we're gonna go below 4.40, which is this basically parallel channel. Once we go below this 4.40, it's gonna deep dive down probably all the way to 424 in 2 days or in one day. But we do have this area. All right, it's a 4.34 to 4.33. We might have a reaction right here. So if it has a reaction there, then BTC will have a reaction around 113, 114 as we discussed, because it's a red vector. So where we think BTC will have a reaction, at the same time we see USDT will have a reaction, right? So obviously negative correlation. I would go into eat stuff like that, but since I'm late for streaming, I'm gonna jump right into the CoinAnk. We're gonna cover the CoinAnk, and that would be it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we could see that there's liquidation towards downside all the way around 106, 105. We talked about that liquidation numerous of times. I don't want to talk about it again. All right, but towards upside, still around 113,000, towards that 114,000 and above. All right, if you zoom out, you could see all the way to 117. We got a lot of liquidation, but this amount of liquidation from 113,401, okay, all the way to 115, or if I want to be precise, $114,807. Okay, this is new liquidation, so we're definitely, in my opinion, we're gonna come here, especially in the beginning of the week, right? Especially in the beginning of the week, we're gonna come there. Now I could show you guys the large orders. Okay, now we're gonna zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna turn off the liquidation levels. All right, now we could see here we do have orders all the way ladder till there. All right, I'm not gonna check them like one by one. We're just gonna do a cumulative check all the way to 114,000. Give a 901. Let's see how much we have here. 348 sell perpetual and 22 million spot order right there ready to be filled. This is the cumulative, okay? Cumulative one. So we know this is going to be big when it happens, and obviously the liquidation is going to be bigger than ever. All right. Now, with that being said, guys, is there anything else I want to take care of it here? Nope. No, we talked about liquidation. We talked about everything. The only thing I want to show you guys is the news, just to cover it with you guys. We will go up today, in my opinion, and I think scalping long today would be very, very profitable. I'm going to do that. Now, anyhow, this is it. We don't have anything. Consumer credit's not something important. And USDT, again, API weekly statistic bulletin is not something important. But when we get to Wednesday, we got PPI, CPI on Thursday, core CPI on Thursday, and UOM consumer sentiment and inflation expectation from the Perlium UOM point of view. It's going to be on Friday, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I covered it too soon, but I think even if BTC today hits the 114 and then holds it right there, okay, or even goes higher, even if we hold it right there, which is above the average daily range, alt's going to pick up. There are alts that hasn't yet moved. And if you move higher, then obviously everything would move with it, right? Thank you guys for watching. Join my stream. After I upload this, I'll be streaming. Thank you guys for watching again. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, peace out. Also, stay patient.